Hi guys, welcome back. Time to start thinking about fall scents. We're into August. September and the cooler weather is just around the corner, and I really can't think of a better way to start out the fall season and fall fragrances than talking about Pal Zileri's Sartoriale. It was created in 2005, and the perfume house behind it is Vive, which is a conglomerate known for formulating scents very similar to that of international flavors and fragrances. So there's really no perfumer nose on it, but it's made by that company. It's categorized as a woody aromatic. However, I would probably lean closer to a woody spicy. I've seen it compared to Gucci's Rush. I haven't tried Gucci Rush. I've only seen the really positive feedback on it, and really this one is it's going to get very positive feedback from me as well. When you first spray it on, you get a very juicy and wet grapefruit note. There's a little bit of citrus in there, but not much. It's mostly a nice, smooth, sweet grapefruit, and there is a resinous piece to the opening, and I probably would attribute that to a resin, probably elemi resin. When you get into the mid, maybe after about 10 to 15 minutes, so the top doesn't last very long, you definitely get a little bit of wet rose in there, and that's really connected with the elemi resin note. There's a very, very small pinch of cedar that you may pick up on for a few minutes, but that doesn't stick around too long. Maybe after an hour, you really start to lose the rose in the mid, and it really starts to warm up with spices. Like, I pick up quite a bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon, the spiced cinnamon, not the candy cinnamon. It gets woody. You get quite a bit of synthetic sandalwood. It doesn't smell like Mysore sandalwood, but really what does. I mean, there really isn't any good Mysore sandalwood out there anymore. Those days are pretty much long gone. So you're left with these artificial recreations of sandalwood, and this one's very good. It's soft, but it still smells very woody. There's a darkness here with the spices and the wood. It's not a completely bright scent, but it's a very likable scent. I think you really can't do much better for a workhorse scent in the fall that's going to get you compliments. It's going to last long enough, and it's going to smell absolutely fantastic. You can find these 100 ml bottles out there. If you look hard enough, you can find some of them for just a shade under $30. I think for the price, you really can't do wrong, and it's probably going to end up turning into a fall and winter signature scent if you're into those woody spices like I am. The performance isn't the greatest. When I spray it on, I get fairly good projection for about 2 hours. And then after that, it slowly becomes a skin scent. But I found that due to the low price on this, I've bought 3 bottles of it, and I just spray the hell out of it. I go anywhere from 6 to 8 sprays, and I usually layer the sprays on top of each other. I'll go 2 to each side of the neck, 2 below the Adam's apple, and 2 under the shirt, and I can pretty much get 7 hours out of it. Really, 8 to 10 hours is usually pushing it with this, unless you spray it a lot on your clothes, and it's a pretty clear scent, so I don't think you're going to need to worry about staining your clothes if you do spray it on your clothes. But for me, 7-8 sprays is perfect. You're probably going to get really good feedback from women out of this one. It's very inviting. I find it's a very sexy scent. You can wear it to work. You're not going to offend anybody. It's very warm smelling. If you've tried this one, let me know what you think of it. I'm a really big fan of it. I really can't think of anything better when the leaves start to fall than Pal Zileri's Sartoriale. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for your time.